the first Black woman elected to their respective courts here in Fort Bend County. I'm joined by the Honorable Tamika Carter, Judge of the 400th District Court in Fort Bend County, Judge the Honorable Tyra McCollum, Judge of County Court at Law Number 2, and the Honorable Tina Watson, Judge of County Court at Law Number 5. Chisholm said, I want to be remembered as a woman who dared to be a catalyst for change. Not the change itself, but the thing that causes or precipitates the change. And I think she did that. We saw Jesse Jackson run and seek the Democratic nomination in 88. In 2004, we saw our Sarah Carol Mosley Braun also go after the Democratic nomination. She herself, a former senator from Chicago, Illinois. And then just 4 years after her, we saw another senator from Illinois not only clinch the nomination, but go on and to be elected president of the United States. And I feel like not enough people want to be the catalyst or are willing to be the catalyst, right? Everybody wants to be the change. But you ladies are the change. So can you tell us a little bit about who the catalyst was for you?
You know, I think what I'll say is, and I may not quote it exactly right, but it is, it is heavy to wear the crown, right? And so the idea of being the catalyst, I like what Judge Watson said, which is, yes, it is absolutely a responsibility, but one that I think we all carry honorably. And we carry as a responsibility without burden or without a heavy heart. It's one that I think we see as a torch-bearing responsibility. And so we say ignite, let's go.
Shirley Chisholm was an advocate. And in our roles now, we have a responsibility to make sure not only that we are professional and that we do the job, but that others coming behind us, we've paved the way for more, for bigger things, for better things, for more Shirleys and, our future presidents even. So I feel that all the time. I feel that my mom's spirit and my sister's spirit and everybody's sorority spirit, that we have an obligation and responsibility to make sure we are all better.
I love you. Is this a testament to how far we've come in these last 50 years? Or does the fact that you all sit here as the first means that we still have a ways to go?
So for Fort Bend County, I think that it is worth celebrating. However, I do believe that it represents how far we do still have to go. It is 2024, and when I was elected, I was the first African-American district court judge in Fort Bend County, along with Judge Khalid Morgan. And for that to happen in 2021, we celebrate these first, but we still should not be having these first, considering the amount of African Americans who are represented in Fort Bend County population. We should have more in these leadership roles. So we celebrate, but we do still have far to go.
Absolutely. Tina, take it away.
Yes, so we're joining. Thank you all for joining. We're over here at our one of our virtual watch parties. One of the things we asked our chapter members to do was to get together and do their virtual watch parties. We're over here at the Sienna Annex getting ready to watch the movie Shirley. And I have joining me here our wonderful First Vice President, Delana Guest. Because today in the Southwest region, it is Social Impact Day. So I'm going to turn it over and tell us, what are you most excited about seeing for the movie Shirley on tonight?
Well, thank you. So as a member of Delta Sigma Theta and all of our sorors all over the world, we know who Shirley Chisholm is. We know all of the great things that she was able to do, all of the firsts that she was in history, but the world doesn't necessarily know that. So what I'm really excited about is her story is being told through this movie. So I'm excited about the world getting to know who Shirley Chisholm is.
Yes. And I think all of our members that are here are very excited to see this wonderful movie. And shortly after, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Sharon, so you can also do what we have always been asked to do as members of Delta Sigma Theta. We do have a call to action. We are ready to put boots on the ground and have everybody help us support and get the word out about a couple of important House bills that are going to be coming up. So I'll turn it back over to you, Sharon.
So listen, this would not be a social action event if there wasn't a call to action. Shirley Chisholm talked about being the catalyst for change. So now it's our turn. we want to first watch the movie. Watch the movie and let's help it be #1 on Netflix. But after we watch it and have a wonderful time, we want you to reach out to your US congressman. And if you can just post the slide with that information, we've done the legwork for you. If you live in Fort Bend, you live in one of 3 districts. And so we've posted the phone numbers for you and the information concerning the House bills. That'll be up on your screen momentarily. There are 2